What is up, guys? KFC back. It was just brought to my attention that I missed a war in our war recap series. I missed the war against Shadow Reloaded. So thank you, Andrew, for pointing that out to me. Let's take a look. I'd be lying if I said I even remembered this war at all. So obviously it was a pretty handily decided in our favor. 72-56 in favor of us. Let's go ahead and take a look at what they did. We only had a Town Hall 9.5 at the top, and they got a lot of 2 stars, a 1 star there on Danny. So it doesn't even look, they didn't even 3 at Town Hall 9. So that's probably why this war is not super memorable. They cleared all the 8s, so good job Shadow Reloaded on clearing them 8s. And then over on their side, they had 2 Town Hall 10s. We 1 starred. Their top guy 2 starred the other one, and then all the 9s were cleared. And so Sandman obviously attacked the top 2, so that means we cleared 9s with 9s. So that is awesome. So let's go ahead and grab a look and kind of see how each person did. And then I'm going to do my traditional kind of pick ones at random. I've been given feedback that I don't give the bottom of the map some love. So let me find some of these bottom Town Hall 9 guys that maybe had a 6-star war. We got G-Bay hitting 15 and 13. Looked like they were both fresh hits. And then we will look at, so you have Mr. Awesome. I haven't featured him yet. And he attacked bases 8 and 12. 8 was a fresh hit, and 12 was a cleanup. So let me just double check, make sure 15 and 13 were indeed fresh hits, because every now and again we have Town Hall 8s that scout. Nope, they were all fresh hits, as well as base. No, base 12 was a cleanup, and then base 9 was a fresh hit. Okay, good. All right, so let's go ahead and get in there. Let's watch these 4 attacks. I know some of you are not a huge fan of my winging it, not watching the attacks beforehand, but it is the best I can do right now. Hopefully in the summer when I get some more time, I'll be able to devote some more recording time. This is an internet base. We've seen it before. This is definitely one of those ones that if you fail on, you're definitely going to get some looks around the clan. We know how to take it out. I don't think I've ever seen it taken out with Valks before, so that's pretty interesting. But you can definitely see the value of Valks kind of right over here in this area, and then over here in this area. So sometimes all these bases are not created equal, but we know the deal here. It's going to be quad Teslas in the core there. Takes this base out in 2 minutes. So let's go ahead and see how he does it. It's going to bring quad Quake. I assume that's going to open up the compartment there on the way to the Queen. There go the Quakes, opening up that compartment to the Queen. It's going to skip this opening part here. Is going to drop Golem out of his clan castle. 3 wizards go down. Another Golem goes down. 3 more wizards, I assume. And then his Arch Queen kind of in behind. Beautiful. Good job there on the timing. Another Golem going down there around 7 o'clock. And I assume we're going to see another one there. Yep, right around 3. So as you can see, it's definitely got a very specific momentum to it. All the defenses are kind of on the outside. It's one of those attacks where you definitely see Golem pathing come into play a little bit more. You definitely want your wizards to stay behind your golems. In goes the king all by his lonesome. Under rage, going to take out a Tesla in the town hall, it looks like. Lava Hound pops out of the clan castle. The queen is locked onto it. Not sure he got a ton of value for that, the section that went into the base there. Heal spell goes down. No hogs really being targeted other than by that Tesla there for a half a second. Probably could have dropped the heal spell right now to kind of cover the Tesla and the Expo as the pups kind of converge on those hounds there. Those hogs. His queen does go down. I didn't see the ability go off. I was also paying attention to the left side of the screen, so not sure if he missed that. In go some more hogs being targeted by pups, so not a very clean attack by any stretch. It is going to get the job done. You got those golems helping clean up. As you see, how many wizards kind of remain alive after the attack is over, because they're just continuing to follow those golems around in a nice big circle. Everything meets up at 12, and he's got plenty to take care of the rest of the base. So good job, Mr. Awesome. Got to fast forward that rate again just to watch the AQ ability, see if that went off. Sometimes it's hard when you transition phases. But I kind of assume that the AQ ability would have got those defenses down. So I'm going to see if possibly the AQ ability was used on the lava pups. Slow this down now. She's being targeted by a Tesla. The lava hound's not down yet. The lava hound turns around. Okay, now she's being targeted by a bunch. Is going to pop the ability. So it's always unfortunate when you have to pop the ability and take out pups because it's a lot of DPS. Keep in mind that the queen, when you pop her ability, not only does she get health back, not only does she blink out of range of targeted defenses, but she gets a massive boost to her DPS. So if you're think of it this way, if something costs a quarter at a store and you pay for it with a $20 bill, you're gonna get a lot of change back. If something costs a quarter at a store and you pay for it with a quarter, you don't have to worry about the change. And so every single time you pop your AQ ability, you're getting more money. And so you don't want to spend that extra money on something that doesn't cost as much, is kind of the metaphor I can come up with off the top of my head. Let's look at Mr. Awesome taking out base 12. This was a cleanup hit. It's the same exact base. This is, did I do 12 before? It's possible that I just did 12 first. This is probably you guys sitting at home being like, if he just watched the attacks before he went in, this would not be an issue. It was the same base. So let's go ahead. Hey, there's certainly value in it for sure. Let's go ahead and watch base 12, cleanup hit. Traps might be placed a little differently. As you see, the value of Valks on this base, I could argue, maybe not the best. I don't see a lot of defenses that are touching. So it's possible here that even though the composition worked on the first base, there was a reason why the Valks worked well on the first base, whereas in this base, you definitely don't see that. I'm assuming he's going to do it the same exact way, so I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward 4x through this raid. Golems go down the same way. They're going to path the same way. He's going to probably rage the core the same way. His king does take a walk a little bit. Oh, so that's interesting. Does pop his ability there on his queen. And then, lucky for him, golems are taking all around. So the queen's still going to get in, take out most of the core compartments. So even though the king walked around, he still's got plenty of stuff here. Hogs come in. No problem. All the bombs are on the outside of the base. This base is absolutely god-awful. We should never lose to it, and Mr. Awesome made sure that he did not lose to this base. So good job, Mr. Awesome, taking out those two internet-style bases. Let's go ahead and scroll down now to base 13, G-Bay, taking it out. If it's the same base again, I swear to God. Okay, it's not. So not very four corners-ish. It's definitely just a really awkward design. Got point defense all around the outside. He's bringing a kind of a go wee wee style attack with kind of some back end hogs. So let's go ahead and see how G-Bay takes out this base. Going to get some nice minions going at 3 and 6. So good funnel created there. You can clearly see kind of the direction that he wants his attack to go here. He's probably going to place a jump spell right around there. CC is right in front of the queen. I would assume it's got to be a lava hound or a golem. Out pops the lava hound. Queen's going to go in behind, I assume, shortly. The golems are down and tanking, so the queen should be down, working on that lava hound. So a little bit late on the queen. King goes down first. That's always usually a warning sign to me if the king goes down first. But he's going to be on a gold storage, which is going to allow his golems to take out that wizard tower and then jump out ahead. So his king is protected in that sense. Remember our rule of thumb. Watch the archer queen when she goes down. King is still full health, so you know you did it right. Everything's still kind of jumping into the base here. Lava Hound's taking a beating from some witches and the Archer Queen. Boom, there go the pups. Down goes the poison. He's going to take out a few of those pups on the back end. Everything's going to kind of walk around the moat here. No Teslas have popped. There they are right there in the center of the base. So now we know where all that is. There's probably some doubles right in between those two pieces of Teslas. And boom, the Archer Queen's going to take out the Teslas. So remove pathing for those back end hogs. He's definitely got a lot of tanking over here on the right side. He's got tanking on the back side with the witches. So he can be sprinkling in these hogs as they go, as he is doing. Still has 2 heal spells in the bag, 5 hogs in the bag. The right side, definitely a little bit stronger than the left side. Decent heal spell there. There's not a lot of value that this base gives to heal spells, unfortunately. So he placed it on the 2 defenses that his hogs were going in. Continuing his work around the base. Witches are all still up. All the splash damage at this point is down, so that's always a good sign for a go wee wee style attack. If all the splash damage is down and you have 3 or 4 witches up. So at that point, it kind of just becomes the art of cleanup at this point. So he sees he gets his wizards down there. He knows his hogs are going to kind of finish kind of in that core area. So probably could have dropped one. Oh, he does have one in the back. Let's see if he drops it over here on the gold storage. Because there go the hogs. They're going up towards the Tesla. So we're now waiting for that final wizard to come down. Boom, there goes a single bomb. Not a huge issue there. Sorry, guys, my phone's going off. Drops his wizard, so he's going to get a nice cleanup. So good job, G-Bay. Nice patient attack, taking out that base. It's definitely a little awkward. When the bases are not good, sometimes you have to put even more thought into them, and you took out that base with ease. All right, let's do one more. Let's go ahead and look at base 15, G-Bay, taking it out again. Boom. Again, not a fantastic design, not a lot of good doubles anywhere. This was a fresh hit. So one of those bases where you can kind of easily pick out, there's going to be external Teslas and giant bombs, so there's no space in the middle for any 2x2. So we got a spot here, two spots there, two spots there, and two spots there. So we know that it's 4 single base. So he's going to bring hogs with 3 singles, three heal spells. So let's go ahead and watch him take out this base. Lava Hound out of the Clan Castle. Nothing you can do about that other than just kind of start your attack and ignore it. And he is indeed going to start his attack from the Archer Queen side down here. A little slow on his funnel creation here. Waits a couple seconds. The Golem's taking a bunch of point defense there. Tesla pops, locks on the other Golem, which is always good. Late on his Queen. Definitely late on his Queen. Where is this Queen? Get it down, G-Bay. I believe in you. There it is. Boom. Comes down at 140. It's probably about 15 seconds that Queen could have at least been working on that Lava Hound. Everything's pushing into the base. We know that a Tesla pop there, so there's probably going to be a single there as soon as that's going to be negated. So at this point, it's pretty self-explanatory. You're going to drop 3 heal spells on the 3 locations, and since the single spots are all kind of clustered, you can even argue that you can just drop them kind of in those 3 kind of corners. It's almost like a 4-corner base, right? Like, boom, there's a heal spell. Could have positioned it a little further up, right? So if a Tesla pops there, we know that the single's there. So the ass end of this heal spell needs to be on the front end of this Archer Tower, and that would cover, because there's no need to have a heal spell down here by the Elixir Collectors. So that'll get all the hogs healed up nice. Let's see if he burns an extra heal spell now, because he's going to run over a single here. Anytime you run over a single and you got a Wizard Tower, they're all going to pass with the Wizard Tower. So no worries there. But there, boom, there goes the single bomb. So he's just going to kind of sacrifice those 3 or 4 hogs, no big deal. That heal spell, same logic as the one I just went over. Ass end of the heal spells out here touching the lab when in reality it should be covering that single spot over there. So he's going to probably just make a bunch of little bacon as he goes around this base. So probably could have taken out the base with a little bit more efficiency. Ooh, does have to burn an early heal spell there. He still has 9 hogs in the bag. I guess he figured his Archer Queen over here was going to be taking out the rest of the base. She's going to remove pathing to that final single, and that's going to cause him not to need a heal spell kind of over in this direction. So good heads-up play there. Pops his AQ's abilities, start getting those archers down for cleanup. Has a hog still left in the bag. Boom, he goes down on the laboratory over there. Skeleton's beating away at his hogs, has a poison in his hand. Still waiting. Those poor Larrys are getting punched by a golem when they could just have their life ended with a poison spell. But boom, the golem takes it out. So nice attack there, G-Bay. Couple of things you can tighten up for sure, but got yourself a 6-star war, got yourself a feature, so congratulations on that. Let's see how we're doing on time. About 13 minutes. Let's go ahead and grab one more. Let's see if a Town Hall 8 had a 6-star war here. Yep, that's me. Never mind. So Rex had a 6-star war. He did 20 again and 21. Let's go watch 21 because that one I can definitely see. Do I have to go find the other one? I don't. Cool. So taking out base 21. Let's go ahead and watch this. Bringing his 2 golem shattered entry. Got 1 corner hut. He's got some archers. So that's great. I remember watching this attack live. This is a sweet attack. The base was a Town Hall 8 on prep day, but on war day it became a Town Hall 9. Awesome job by Rex. Taking this base out. It does have a level 1 Archer Queen, and it did have the extra bomb, and he was fearless, and he went in there, and he took this base down. So watch this here. Goes ahead, grabs the easy lure. Terrible clan castle position. Going to drop double poison there on it. Fast forward through that part here. Going to start his shattered entry from the only spot. That kind of makes sense. Kind of down here by the Archer Queen. I remember when we looked at this base, I can't remember if he and I were talking on GroupMe, but we talked about how really there's no good double spots. Like if he starts his hogs like here or here, as long as he takes out this kind of core area here, there's no good spot. It's a really bad double spot maybe there. We felt pretty confident about this attack, and he executed it really well. Wizards go down there to help kind of create that funnel. Wall Breaker's going to go down here. It was kind of the big key to making sure that the rest of the raid went well. He needed his Wall Breakers not only to break through right there, boom, there goes that wall, but he's dropping his king now. A couple of Wizards in behind to help take out that Arch Queen, and then he's going to drop 4 more Wall Breakers here. under a rage spell, and they're going to get into that queen compartment. There they go. Boom. So that's going to open up his access. King goes in there, smacks the queen. So that's awesome. She's down. He's got a double spell that was in the queen compartment negated, and then he is going to go counterclockwise. He's going to get through the first layer of defense. No need to burn a heal spell here. His hogs are protected. He's still got a lot of tanking going on. Here he's going to make, I don't think he makes any bacon necessarily, but I know that he negates that pathing. Boom, there it goes. So lost one hog. Drops a nice heal spell there. Covers all the front of all these defenses, so that's great. Has one heal spell in the bag, and he's got about 10 hogs or so up. Pretty easy heal spell placement. Boom, there they go. As you can see, it's going in. Those hogs are nice and in it. These hogs are just outside of it, but that's the way that he planned it because he wants them to be in a heal spell when they're in the front of this archer tower and on the front of this archer tower. So really, really nicely placed heal spell there. He's going to easily work through the rest of the base. Everything stays under a heal. Just awesome attack. Did not get scared when he saw a Town Hall 9 on base. And Rex is upgrading, I believe, shortly to Town Hall 9. So that will be exciting to see a little Rex action at Town Hall 9 when he has an Archer Queen with him. So good job there, Rex, picking up those 3 stars for us. And we will go ahead and watch your practice attack on base 20, because why not? And so just in case anyone is curious, the reason why Rex's attack is the one that is featured is because he did it in a less amount of time than whoever hit base 20 first. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 corner huts and only 2 archers. You're lucky I'm in a good mood because I forgot about some corner huts today. It didn't burn me, but you get a free pass, so don't worry about it. Let's see here. Definitely a couple of double bomb spots to kind of be mindful of. It's kind of one of those traditional, there's 4 compartments and 4 double spots. There's one here in between the wizard tower and the air defense. There's one in between the mortar and the air defense, mortar and the wizard tower, and then wizard tower, mortar, and then mortar, air defense. So I'd assume he's going to kind of come in from this area since it negates more spots. We will see how he takes his base down. I'm going to start off by getting a pretty easy lure with 1 hog. Always good. Double poison. I'll go ahead and fast forward that. Takes out the dragon. He's actually going to bring a cold blood approach here. That golem is taking a beating. Getting locked onto by an archer tower, a Tesla, and a cannon. Definitely creates his funnel. Wall breakers go down just before that golem bursts into golemite, so that's fantastic. Some more wizards in behind. Does have 5 more wall breakers. I assume he's trying to get into that next compartment. He's going to get that job done because this wall segment over here is terribly placed. But unfortunately for him, his entire kill squad went to the right. Those wall breakers are going to break in to that wall as well. So just amazing wall breaker game. You can call that maybe a little lucky, but I mean, you do what you got to do. Hogs come in over on the left. They are going to take out those pieces of point defense. I don't believe he's going to make bacon, but that looks like that Tesla is going to pull them. Yeah, no bacon there. He's obviously watched the replay. He knows where they are and just easily keeping all of his hogs in that heal spell. So more hogs around the outside. He still has 2 heal spells in the bag. The single bomb goes off. Boom. Next heal spell goes down. Let's watch it. Perfectly placed. All the hogs are on the back end of the ring there. All of these defenses are currently being protected, so just a really, really nicely placed heal spell here. And then if there's any kind of single action here, I assume that he will have that pre-healed. There's not. So then the final heal spell, boom, goes down on the final pieces of defense, and then he's got the cleanup going all over the place. The wizards took out the corner huts, so no need to worry there. And then the hogs get to take out the enemy barbarian king under a heal spell. Easy peasy. Great job, Rex, taking out those bases. What I like the most is the utility, the different kind of attacks you bring. Sometimes you bring 4 quakes, sometimes you bring shattered, sometimes you bring cold blood. That shows me that you're paying attention. You're doing great attacks, and thank you so much for being a part of the clan. So sorry I missed this war. Shadow Reloaded, 72-56 in our favor. Thanks for watching. As always, be sure to leave me a comment down below. I love reading those comments, what I could have done better, what you'd like to see featured, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.